Hi there, my name is Z and today we are going to do a full review and a tutorial of a rebuildable dripping atomizer which I purchased from www.etigara-electronica.ro. Once again, website is www.etigara-electronica.ro. Okay, this here is rebuildable dripping atomizer. You saw how it works, but there he is. This is made for vapors who like to drip. What does that mean? That means that you take your liquid and drip it through a drip tip directly on the heating element, directly on the coil, like this. One drop, down, down. That's it. Screw it on your device. This, and take a vape. Okay, because this is rebuildable, the performance depends on that how you make your setup. I will show you how I make my way of a setup for the rebuildable dripping atomizer. But first of all, let's see his main parts and let's talk about a little bit of building quality, and I will show you how to use it, how to set it, everything. Okay. This is rebuildable dripping atomizer. Remove drip tip. This is the drip tip part. You may use any kind of a drip tip. The plastic one fits inside. Of course, 510 drip tip. The metal one fits inside. Okay. This one comes with the rebuildable dripping atomizer. Okay. The parts. Drip tip. This is the metal cone, polished metal cone. It looks like this. I hope you are able to see it. It is not made from the one part. It's got the screws here. They are fit inside. The cone, also the upper part for the drip tip is made like that. It fits inside the cone, so this cone is not made from one part. This is the vent hole for the air. The cone is polished. It is made in stainless steel. Okay. This is the main part of rebuildable dripping atomizer. This here is the coil or the heating element. This here are the poles, the plus and the minus, so it doesn't matter the minus and the plus. Inside here is a little small well for the liquid. You may drop somewhere around 10 drops, 5 to 10 drops. This is the rubber O-ring. This is the screws for the base. Down here is a 5-10 connection. This all is made in, I see it's made in one piece. There is no holes inside the fire tank connection or here in the well, so there is no leaking. See? Nothing happens, no air. Okay, I will show you how it works when you screw it down on the device. See? So, when you drop e-liquid on the coil, the coil evaporates the e-liquid, and basically that's the, let's say, technology. Okay, for a guy or for a guys or the people who like dripping, it is for all day usage, but for me, I'm not that kind of guy. That's it, but I like to try the new e-liquids with the Rebuildable Dripping Atomizer because the flavor, or I mean the taste, the flavor, the throat heat and the performances of the e-liquid are very, very, very good. I will show you that. You see, I prefer drip like this and then to put the cone and the drip tip back, but you may also do it like this. Remove the drip tip and drip a few drops like this, or you may do with your drip tip. Doesn't matter how you do it. Only thing that matters is to keep you out of the real smokes, real cigarettes. Okay, let's wait it. First of all, the throat heat is very strong. It is very high. I like it. I prefer it. I used e-liquids of 18 milligrams strength, and the vapor production is also very good. The flavor is very, very good. That's why I'm using it for tasting the juices, for tasting the e-liquids, and for me it is not for everyday usage because I prefer more the tanks, you know, the Fleetomizers that can hold up, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 milliliters of e-liquid. I don't like to wear with me the bottles, the, I don't know, the stuff like that, you know. I just like to take the cigarette and to vape. Okay, now this performance is good for me, and it is personal. It is very personal. It depends how it is dependable how much resistance you got on your coil. Inside here is 1.7 ohms because I am using the 0.22 Cantal wire, and I got 5 turns on the fiber on the wicks, and I get somewhere around 1.7 to 1.9 ohms. So the setup is very personal. You may use, I don't know, 6 turns of coil, you may use 5, 4, 3. It is very dependable. Of course, this is for experienced vapors, but it is also for the new guys who would like to try the dripping method of vaping. Once again, I will show you how this guy vapes, and then we are going to do a tutorial, but before tutorial I would like to say a few words about the building quality. Great. Okay, the building quality. When I first got it, I couldn't believe because it looks very nice, very, I don't know, let's say fashionable, classy. The main part, this here, the cone is polished. The drip tip, it doesn't matter. You may use this one that comes with rebuildable atomizer. You may use also the other ones, the plastic, the metal. It doesn't matter. Maybe the polished one, the glass. It doesn't matter. Acrylic. Doesn't matter. Okay, the drip tip fits perfectly. No wiggling. No nothing. The screw here between the connection here between the cone and the repairable atomizer, the heating element, is very good. There is no leaking here, except when you put a few drops more than you need to put. There is no leaking around the 510 connection. 510 connection is very good. I was able to screw it on a lava tube. I was able to screw it on Joytech mode. Also, I'm able to screw it on the Ego batteries. But of course, if the rebuildable dripping atomizer works on the Ego battery, you need to make a correct setup for the Ego battery. This setup works on the Ego battery, and that's all I've got to say about building quality. I do my recommendation. It is very good. Of course, I told you it is very personal. If you are going to have a high or maybe the middle performances with the rebuildable dripping atomizer, of course it may vary how you like it. Somebody like the strong throat heat, less flavor. Somebody likes the more flavor and the stronger throat heat. It's dependable, you know. It is very personal from vapor to vapor. I like it like this, when you got good flavor, strong flavor, and a high, or let's say a strong throat heat. Okay, now we are going to do the tutorial. You will see it is very easy to make the setup for the rebuildable. Of course, this guy is going to last you, I don't know, let's say forever, you know, with the Cantal. All you need for the setup is the Cantal wire and the fiber, and it is very simple. And of course, every kind of setup you make, it doesn't matter if three turns of the Cantal, 4 or 5, the rebuildable dripping atomizer is going to work. I don't know how it is going to work. Is the throat is going to be strong or not, but the rebuildable dripping atomizer is going to work. Of course, that is what is important to us vapors. And now, let's do the tutorial. Okay, the tutorial on how to make the setup for the rebuildable dripping atomizer. Hello. Okay, for this you need some of the e-liquid, you need a screwdriver, this is the nail cutter, this is the needle, this is the I forgot how to say in English, but you need this tweezer. Thank you, technical support. This is the tweezer. Sorry. You need Cantal, and of course you need silica rope or fiber. Okay. And now I'm going to remove rebuildable dripping atomizer. Remove the drip tip. remove the cone. And you're doing the setup for this coil right here. It is very easy. I will show it to you. Okay, this is my old setup. I use that for around, I don't know, 5-6 days. It is very good. It's still working. See? But I'm going to sacrifice this setup just for you to see how to make. Okay. And just take it out. Okay. This is the old setup. When I first got it, the coil wasn't made in this way. The coil was on the middle with the two sides of the fiber, but I found it personally for me that this is the easier way to make the coil for that. Okay. Oh, for the measurement. For the measurement. Okay, this one is a little bit longer. Let's cut that right now. Okay. And now, what you need to do, first of all, just to take a little bit down these screws, like this and like this. Maybe just a little bit of wiping and cleaning, like this. You may also wash it under the water, but I don't do that. Okay. Now you're able to see the main part of the Rebuildable Dripping Atomizer. Basically, this is the plus, this is the minus. It's got two screws on it. Inside there is a well for the e-liquid. Around it is a O-ring and the screws for complete seal. So there is no leaking. Okay. How to make the coil. You see, it's not right on the middle. This here you got less space on this side than on this side. This is the smaller side is going to be a coil side. This side here is for the rest of the week. So we are putting the coils on this side. Okay, how to make the coil? The making of the coil is very easy. Just take a small part of the wick, turn it like this. See? Put it on the needle, take the candle wire and count 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You need to do these turnings. Try to do the turnings with the precision, you know, for the coils to be one next to the other. Of course, you may fix that later with a needle, but basically this is how your coil should look. Now just a little bit to move it on this side like this, and this is the coil. It is very, very easy how to make this. You may cut this part here, which is something that I'm going to do right now. Okay. I hate when this happens. Okay. So, basically, this is the coil. Okay. And how are you going to do this? It's very easy, but for me, because I'm wearing the glasses, it may look like a hard thing to do. But under the screws, underneath the screws, here there are two tiny holes. I don't know if you're able to see the holes, but one hole is here and one hole is here. And for me, it is just a little bit difficult to make the coil because I'm wearing the glasses, but okay. This one goes very good. And now the second one. Okay, we got the wires through the posts. Just go, put it up, take the wick and push it like this. Okay, it really doesn't matter. Now turn it, take it for the cantle wire. Where are the tweezer? The tweezer is here. And okay, just a little bit of adjustment like this. This. Take the tweezer. This one like this. Take this one here. And now, okay. And just screw it down. Now the other one. Take the tweezer, hold it like that, and screw it down. And sorry. Okay. This is the coil. Remove the needle. Just fix it a little bit. There is no need, but if the coils are not wrapped perfectly, you're now able to do that. See? Okay. I don't know exactly the resistance of this coil, but I assume that it is around 1.7 ohms. Okay, for the cantle that is left on this side, just take it by a hand or with a tweezer. It's easier with a tweezer. Just do some wiggling like this, and the other one like this. Okay, now the moment. Is this coil works or not? Let's try it. Oh, it's working. Okay, now to avoid that metal chemical taste in your rebuildable dripping atomizer, put a little bit of the e-liquid and just basically do a dry burn. It is very similar to a dry burn, just burn it. Okay, oof, the taste is awful. Okay, one more. just a little bit more. For that burnt taste to go away. That chemical taste. Okay, now take the cone. We have left some e-liquid inside, and let's try to vape it. Okay guys, you saw it. For the Rebuildable Dripping Atomizer, everything is personal, and it's depending how you make your coil. It depends how you're going a very strong kick in the back of your throat, the flavor, the vapor. It's all dependable, and it is up to you to do a little bit of maybe experiment and some things like that. But I found for me that this setup with 5 turns of candle around 2 lines of the fiber works very good. You saw it, and I will show you one more time. Okay, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to try the Rebuildable Dripping Atomizer. The address where I purchased this guy here is www.etigara-electronica.ro. Once again, thank you all for watching, and happy vaping.